y'all, what's up? It's your girl Tiff here, and today I just honestly wanted to step out on faith a little bit and throw out my most sincerest apologies to the one person who needs to hear it the most, and that is my vagina. And hear me out, okay? I know that was a little crazy for folks. You're like, what? Your vagina, sis? Why are we talking about this right now? But honestly, so it's like, you never really realize like how much you put her through. And I'm talking about women in general, right? Whether it be like having multiple partners or birth control, soap, whether it be, like even the things that we have no control over, like rape, for instance, or what is that whole saying? Using her to get what you want, finessing, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you put her through so much trauma that we often forget to like say I'm sorry, or like my apologies, my bad, sis. And it's like, you upset when she don't function. You mad when she don't function properly. Like, everybody's upset. I remember I went through like this really bad dry spell. Like, really bad. I was on 2 forms of birth control. So the shot that I was getting, raising for my weight now, shout out to Depa. But the shot that I was getting, it created just a abnormal bleeding pattern for me. So they started to give me the pill to regulate my bleeding. Like, I literally bled for a whole year straight. And they gave me the pill to like regulate that bleeding. And being on 2 forms of birth control kind of like messed up everything. I was hormonal. I had all this weight gain, and then on top of all of that, you know that part in Rihanna's song that be like, sex with me so amazing, ain't gotta use lip gloss on it. Well, I would get quiet during that part because sis had to use lube. But these are things that people don't talk about. Like, yes, benefits of birth control. You ain't got no kids. You could get nutted up and all that good stuff. But they don't talk about the hormonal parts. Like, it's the medicine that you're taking is naturally like it's depriving your body of something that it's naturally known to do. So yes, that causes hormonal imbalances. That causes other ailments that happen in your body. That causes reactions. And my vagina suffered. Sis suffered. But not only that, once you have completed your term, or you just decide like, okay, this is no longer something that I want to do, trying to conceive a child afterwards gets harder. That's where you have a lot of miscarriages. Speaking of which, I actually, suffered a miscarriage, and it was one of the worst times of my life. Like, I don't know, like the whole pressures of being a woman, right? It's like, okay, first your vagina not wet, and now you can't carry kids. It's just, it was a lot. It was a lot mentally. And of course, no, I don't feel that way now. But there are so many people just don't understand, or men, I'll say men, and people that want to transition to womanhood just don't understand a lot of what that means. Like, there's just so much that comes with being a woman that you just walk into. It's like, all right, you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to take care of these people. You're supposed to make sure that this is good before you actually start caring about yourself. And you're supposed to do X, Y, and Z. You're supposed to perform this way. You're supposed to talk this way. You're supposed to look this way. And if you're overweight, then this is that. Or if you're too small, then you don't fit this mold. It's so much to becoming a woman, like, or being a woman. And being told what's acceptable and what's not, and what we can put in our bodies or what we can't. And like, one of the main parts of that is that the vagina suffers ultimately. So yes, this is me. Literally, public apology to my Yoni, to my messy cookie. I know that we've been through so much, whether it had been trying to figure out what we like to do, the size of the penises that we like, or which soaps are best to use, how to actually clean you properly, how to wipe you properly. We've dealt with STIs and different partners that brought a bomb, like that brought that to us and through us. We've dealt with miscarriages, pregnancies, just a whole lot. It was a whole lot. We've dealt with trauma as far as being touched or molested or being raped at one point. It's like, or, those moments where you don't necessarily want to have sex, but you do it anyway. Everything. I promise to keep you healthy by going to my regularly scheduled appointments, by consuming more water than I do alcohol, by eating my fruits and vegetables, making sure that whatever I am consuming is best for us and for you, and literally affirming you each and every day, sis, because you are bomb. Okay? Don't let the dry spell fool you now. Sis is bomb. Oh, cool. But in all seriousness, I really do hope that we can fight the good fight. We can continue to fight the good fight. I hope that you can forgive me, Vagina. I honestly do promise to only give you to folks who we deem worthy. You can't be thumping for everybody, sis. Okay? We gotta hold each other accountable moving forward. But in all seriousness, I really do apologize. And moving forward, I promise to treat you with the utmost respect. Moving forward, you got it, sis. I got us. And I hope that whoever is watching us can apologize to their genitals and start to treat them with the utmost respect. Domino effects. Each one teach one. But seriously, this was yet another successful Hey Y'all session with Tiff. Peace.